can still remember the first time that we kissed, feeling light as a feather.
Hi guys, in this video I will be spinning a wheel to see how many hours I read in a day. I have a max of 5 hours on there and can't be reading for more than 5 hours a day. I'm so excited to see which books we get through. I have quite the stack for many options. The first one being Carrie Soto's Beck. I'm filming this after I've read it. It was so good. You will see my reaction to it. I didn't film all of it, but I was laughing, I was crying. She is so amazing. I'm a huge tennis fan and I play tennis myself, so reading this was just super special. Next up, I just picked up Love Interest by Claire Gilmore. In my previous video, I did not get to this book, so I'm so excited to be reading this one. And I'm about 18 pages in. It's pretty good so far, and the cover is so cute. I love it. And then I might go for Accidental by Alex Richards. I don't see this one up on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, but it's a book that I picked up 3 years ago and I loved it and I've been thinking about it ever since, so I'm excited to be rereading it for this video. I might choose between one of these, The Dance of Thieves and The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. If I want another romance, I'll go with The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren.
Like this, but at some point we messed up, right, sugar? And when we fight, no one wants to stop. And as time goes by, I wonder, can we reverse the fall? Can we go back to that place? 'Cause I never wanted you to leave. Looking back on our past, I don't wanna be just another memory. I don't wanna forget, no. And I don't wanna do what's wrong. Yeah, I don't want no other. 'Cause it's with you that I belong. But at some point we messed up, right, sugar? And when we fight, no one wants to stop. And as time goes by, I wonder.
Carrie Soto is back. This is a 5-star read for me. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I have not picked it up sooner. I love Carrie. She's so brash. She just says whatever she wants. She reminds me of a real tennis player. I love it. As a huge tennis fan and someone who plays tennis myself, this was so beautifully done. I love that there's no chapter numbers. Instead, we have different tournaments she's going to, the different years she was playing. It was so special, and I feel like I was actually watching tennis, watching her train. It was so good. I just love the lines in here too, as she is a person of color. She's a woman in tennis back in the 80s, I believe, and so she really paved way for many of the tennis players that we also get to see in here. This book had me laughing on every page, had me crying the next. It was so good. I love seeing her grow and push herself. And if you don't know anything about this book, she was a tennis player. She set the record of Grand Slams won for the 4 major tournaments in tennis, and she set the record for 20, but somebody just broke her record, so she comes out of retirement to break this record again. She ends up only tying the record before she has to quit again. It was so beautiful to see her fight, to see her fall in love, to see her play tennis, and the thoughts behind everything she does. It was so beautiful. The only thing is that I wish it was longer. I wish I had more time with Carrie. It was amazing. She is probably one of my favorite female main characters ever written. So good. I could not put it down. I binged it in a day. It's 360 pages, but I read it in like 5 hours. I love this book so much. It's time to spin the wheel for day 2. I'm really nervous. On day 1 I got 5 hours and I started really late, so we'll see how this goes.
I don't wanna be a memory, just another
Alright, let's do this. My next read is The Love Interest by Claire Gilmore. I saw this book on Haley Pham's YouTube channel and I was intrigued, so I picked it up. I'm only 18 pages in, but I am loving it so far. It's so cute. I love her outfits, even on the cover. So pretty, but all her outfit descriptions are so cute. So I think I'm gonna like this, but we'll see. I'll update you when I've read more. Hi guys, it's day 3 and I am gonna be starting Accidental today. I finished Love Interest tomorrow and I'll have my review at the end, but it's time to spin the wheel. We got another 5. This is gonna be a challenge because I'm going to the States today, so I'll have to be doing a lot of reading in the car and finishing this tonight. I'll give you a reading update later today. Yesterday I spun 4 hours and I read a little bit past that. I had to finish Love Interest by Claire Gilmore. It was so good. It was so sweet. And I just love both of them so much. We follow Casey and Alex and I love them both so much, which is really rare for me. I usually don't like female main characters unless they're in like fantasy or dystopian books, but I loved Casey in this one. I gave it a 4.75 and I highly recommend that one as well. So in this video we have a 5-star read, a 4.75 star read, and a previously 5-star read. Of this challenge and I'm about to spin the wheel. We got another 4 hours. This one's gonna be challenging because I don't have much time to read today, but we're gonna have to make it happen. I am currently reading Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. I finished Accidental yesterday. I started this one. I'm only 30 pages in. So far, I've read Carrie Soto's Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Secondly, I picked up Love Interest by Claire Gilmore. My most recent read is Accidental by Alex Richardson. Friday, day 6 of this challenge, and I'm going to be talking about what I've read so far, starting with Carrie Soto's Back. I binged this book. It's a 5-star for me. I love Carrie so much. The second one I read was Love Interest by Claire Gilmore. This is a 4.75 star book for me. I binged it in a day as well. Accidental by Alex Richards was my 3rd read. Next I read The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. I've read The Unhoneymooners and Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. And this one was really sweet. I love that she has pink hair. Really sweet read, 4 out of 5. Then I picked up Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, and I DNF'd after 25 pages. It's just really slow to get into. It took me half hour to read only 25 pages. Just like could not get into it. Kept checking my phone. I might try and pick this up later. It's also just a 500-page book, and it's very fantasy, more than I'm used to. I don't know if I will pick this up, but it's not what I need right now. And lastly, I'm reading The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. This is one of Haley Pham's 6-star reads. You know I love her. I've been enjoying it. It's a little eerie, of course, because it's a thriller. No idea where it's going. The plot's really interesting. I think this might be my last one. I might sneak in one more book. I only spun 2 hours today, so I only have 2 hours of reading to do, but I might go over that. Overall, this is my stack for the week. There is one DNF in there, but the rest down here I've read, and this one I'm in the middle of reading. It's a heavy stack full of different genres. This is literary fiction, this is romance, this is literary fiction, romance, fantasy, thriller, but it's such a pretty stack. I'll take you along for the last day of this challenge.
I can still remember the first time that we kissed. They feel like lights of fire.
I wanted to talk about The House Across the Lake, my current read. It's by Riley Sager. We follow this character who becomes obsessed with her neighbors across the lake, spies on them through binoculars. One day, that neighbor goes missing and leaves without any explanation, so she's trying to figure it out, and there's a past and present timeline. It's really interesting. I'm only halfway through. I'll update you when I've read more.
I don't wanna be your memory. Yeah. Oh, looking back.
Hi guys, it is the final day of this challenge, and it has been such a fun week, even though I rolled a lot of 4s and 5s, which were a struggle to get through, but I did complete the challenge. I started it off with Carrie Soto's Back. I think I rolled a 4 or a 5 on the first day, and I finished this in like 4 hours. I loved this so much. 5 out of 5. If you know what it's about, if you've read it, I hope you love it as much as I do. If not, I highly recommend this one. Second one, I wrote a 4, I believe, or 5 again. Love Interest by Claire Gilmore was so sweet and so cute. I just loved their relationship so much. It was so easy to fly through, really easy to read. Highly recommend this one. 4.75 stars. Then I had a reread of Accidental by Alex Richards. I picked this up 3 years ago and absolutely loved it. It was a 5 out of 5 at that time. Now it's more of a 4 out of 5 since I've read a lot more books since then, but it was still really good, and I wish more people talked about this or knew about it. Go read this one. It matches my shirt. I love this book. Then I read Christina Lauren's The Paradise Problem. This is my 3rd Christina Lauren book and probably my favorite. It's a 4 out of 5 stars. I loved it. It was sweet. It was fun. It was really easy to fly through, even though it's like 320 pages. It was so good. I love that she has pink hair. That was my favorite part. I wish we had more characters with colorful hair. Then I read Riley Sager's The House Across the Lake yesterday. This one took me 2 different days to get through, and it was a really good thriller. I don't normally read thrillers, but this one was a relatively quick read for me. It's a little eerie, of course, because it's set on a lake. There's only 5 houses around this lake. It's like a murder mystery thriller. It got slow in the middle. It was a lot of repetition. She is an alcoholic, so that felt a little repetitive, but I understood that she just drinks a lot. So if you want to read this, trigger warnings on it. 3.5 out of 5. On the last day, today, I picked up Red Rising. I actually found this in a thrift store yesterday. I read a few pages of this. I rolled a 2 today, and I read a little bit more of The Maidens, which is a book I've been trying to get through. I do have it tabbed up a little bit. I really enjoy this one. It's another thriller. I'm excited to finish both of these. They'll probably be in a different video. If not, it will be in my July wrap-up. This video has been so fun to film. I was inspired by Haley Pham's video, and I was really nervous that I wouldn't be able to complete the challenge, but I'm glad I did. Even though I rolled lots of 4s and 5s, I did get a lucky 2 for yesterday and today, so that made it a lot easier. Thank you for coming along this week, and I'll see you in the next one.